You know, I don't think I did a fair job in my last post. I made my last post about a Spanish-based company hired by the Canadian government to do snow removal. That was about AIM Roads and Acciona being the Spanish company that owned them. My point is that we were sending Canadian taxpayer money abroad via the profit that that company makes, and we were getting poor snow removal because they didn't know how to maintain snow. And you know what? That wasn't fair to them because I didn't really look at the facts on how they could maintain snow or not. So I dug into it. I talked to some people from AIM Maintenance, and I really looked into the facts. Does a Spanish-based snow removal company do worse job than a Canadian-based? And here's what I found. In just 1 year, AIM Roads had 24 non-compliance reports for not doing their job removing snow. 24. Now, they took over the contract from Argo Maintenance, a Canadian-based company. Argo had only 2 reports for 2 years prior, 1 per year. And in just 1 year, Argo had 24. That tells you a lot about them not knowing how to plow snow. The BC Highway Ministry said that there was systemic issues causing a trend of systemic non-compliance in AIM Roads. Now, AIM said that they were going to work on it and try and improve. And after they made plans to change it, in just 3 months, they had already racked up another 7 non-conformance reports. Like, we have school buses getting into accidents because they're not plowing the roads correctly. Now, this is not a post about the drivers or the employees that work for AIMS. The snowplow drivers are great. They know what they're doing, but if their hands are tied by the corporate office, they can't do their job correctly. For example, AIM did things like this. This is what I noticed as being a truck driver in the area. They bought some single-axle snow plows that would be for city maintenance, to plow the main highway between Merritt and Princeton, a windy mountain pass. Now, you can have the best snowplow drivers in the world, which BC Canada happens to actually have, but if they don't have the right equipment, they can't do their job correctly. And this is just an accountant trying to save money. It burns less fuel and it costs less money, but we pay for it. A single axle snowplow can maybe fit 2 buckets of gravel. And then you look at a proper company and they're using tri-drives. You can fit 12 buckets of gravel, 10 more buckets of gravel and sand on the road for the same kilometers driven. So I'm not blaming the Canadian snowplow operators. They're fantastic at their job. I'm blaming the Spanish-owned snow removal company for not doing a proper job. Think about it this way. 24 times in a year, they did not do their jobs correctly. Imagine if you didn't do your job 24 days. What would happen? You'd be fired. So why is AIM, this Spanish-owned snow removal company, allowed to continue to operate doing snow removal in Canada? It makes no sense to me whatsoever. I think it's time that the government fires AIM Roads, tears up their contract for non-compliance. We have the best snowplow drivers in the world. We need to make sure that they're working for the best snow removal companies in the world. It's getting to the point where Canadians are being injured and killed because a Spanish company doesn't know how to remove snow in Canada.